A neighbor in Pierce County calls 911 claiming she saw a man fire a gun and force a 15-year-old into his car. But the suspect had a much different version when talking to police. He says he saw car prowlers inside his car and chased them down. Good evening and thanks for joining us for Fox 13 News at 10. I'm Frankie Thompson.
And I'm Nia Wong. Tonight, that man is facing kidnapping charges. Fox 13's Dave Detling live tonight near Frederickson where this bizarre crime happened. And Dave, you read through the court documents, so how did this all play out?
Good evening. Well, defendant Brian Kennedy says that he was a victim of car prowling, but investigators say they found no evidence of that. Instead, what they found when they showed up to this housing development Monday night was a teenager who was scared and reportedly threatened with a gun.
I had seen him just right over here, and he had the little boy lay down, and he was like, oh, he broke into my car. All of his stuff was out on the streets.
Devon King described seeing his neighbor, Brian Kennedy, holding the 15-year-old down on the ground. He says Kennedy believed the teen was a car prowler.
No, he looked pretty scared, and he was telling me he didn't do nothing.
Kennedy reportedly called 911, telling authorities he had a person who needed to be placed in handcuffs. But when Pierce County Sheriff's deputies arrived, Kennedy was detained.
And once the police came, he got arrested, and that's when I went in the house.
According to court documents, prior to his arrest, Kennedy chased two teens down with his car near Brookdale and 152nd Street in Frederickson. A 911 caller telling dispatch he fired shots before allegedly kidnapping one of the teens.
He shot at them, got out of his vehicle, took one of them at gunpoint, made them get into his vehicle while he's verbally threatening to kill them. And then he drives away. But before he does that, he points his firearm at this woman who has nothing to do with anything.
It was back at Kennedy's home that neighbors saw him with the teen, and then they saw flashing lights.
All through the back, there was like 10 cars. There was like 3 squad cars here and everything. And initially, I was like, that's a lot for someone trying to steal a car. And then they were like, who shot this? Who did this?
Kennedy, who investigators call a career criminal, was arrested. Court papers reveal a gun was found inside his home on the kitchen counter.
And all of this stuff, regardless of whether he had been a victim or not, he is not allowed to possess a firearm because of his criminal history. And clearly he's been labeled as an armed career criminal.
Fox 13 knocked on Kennedy's door for his side of the story, but no one answered. And Kennedy is facing a number of charges, including kidnapping as well as illegal possession of a firearm. His bail was set at $50,000. Meantime, as for those two teens, they told investigators that they were in the neighborhood playing Ding Dong Ditch. And also during a 911 call, one of those teens said that his friend was, quote, up to something shady. Live in Pierce County tonight, Dave Detling, Fox 13 News.